What's going on, guys, all you miners and gamers out there? Today I'm going to talk about the 3080 Ti launch. And yesterday it launched on the 3rd, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get in line and get one. I do know some people that got some. Some different turns for this launch. Best Buy actually announced that they were doing lines and doing it in store, and they actually released a list of stores here of where they were going to get it. My local, not local one, but my semi-local one of Christiana had some. I do know someone that was waiting in line. He said they had about 42 cards, but they only released Founders Edition. Best Buy only did Founders Edition in store. Don't know why they only did Founders Edition. I'm sure they're probably holding the rest of their supply for when they do a GPU drop online. But people did wait in line. As you can see here, PC Magazine released an article of people camping out for their 3080 Ti's. I do know a couple people that got them. The guy I know that waiting at Christiana got one, and another guy, TechSimG, he actually posted a video of his and did a live stream, which I will link in the description below. He did a live stream of him overclocking it and testing it on multiple mining algorithms, and did a really nice job at it. Check his channel out. Like I said, I'll link it. But they did a few photos here, people just waiting in line, sleeping, camping out. Said some people as soon as 3:30 p.m. they got in line the day before. Some people at my semi-local one showed up at about 7 o'clock, and obviously they're not going to get a graphics card. But some other speculations about this card will go through. There was some rumors that it was... The rumor stated that the Founders Edition didn't have LHR, and pretty much I just want to disclose this right now that is not true. The Founders Edition does have the LHR. They do not have it labeled on the box as they're going to have on the 3060 Ti. Like they say here, the 3060 Ti, the 3070, 3080 are all going to have LHR written on the box. The Founders Edition won't have that because all 3080 Ti's are LHR. Same with the 3070 Ti's. When they release next week, they're all LHR. They won't have that written on the box. Now, as far as performance-wise, what you're paying for, this is user benchmark. I use this website just to gauge performance. It's not always 100% accurate, but it does have some good information on it just to get you a baseline. And it's rating the 3080 Ti at 9%. Performance boost. And now this, I've heard of different benchmarks ranging from anywhere between 2 to 20% performance. It's a big range, so you're looking at from $700 from a Founders Edition card to $1,200, so you're looking at more than a 20% cost if you're just looking at Founders Editions. If you're looking at AIB cards, it may vary differently depending on the card. But you're looking at a different price increase, so a lot of YouTubers and stuff are saying that you might as well just hold out and get a 3080 because the price of performance is better. I would agree with that in a sense, but if you're looking at different 4K gaming, you want that VRAM. This one does have 12, or this one has 10. From a mining standpoint, if you can get your hands on a non-LHR one, the 3080 is going to perform much better on Ethereum than the 3080 Ti. But back on the LHR, it has already been proven that the limiter pretty much works on Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Very memory intensive algorithms. Now, other algorithms, I know Ravencoin, it wasn't limited. Ergo, one guy said it was limited, and he went back and said it was unlimited. And other coins such as Conflux weren't limited. Now, I haven't seen personally any other algorithms tested yet, but I know other miners are testing them and checking them out because different coins are still just as profitable. Not as profitable, I should rephrase that. They're getting almost as profitable as Ethereum is with the decline in cryptocurrency pricing. But here you see in this one, this was the 3060 and this is the 3080 Ti. That was a leak that was a while ago, a couple weeks ago. But that's just on par. I've seen with overclocks, people still sitting around the 300 mega hash a second and getting roughly 61 to 62 mega hash a second. Now, You can get that out of a 3070 at 120 watts, or even lower than that, even down to 115 watts with a correct overclock. So a lot of people would say just get that. As far as this stock, you know, it did sell out everywhere. It's in the Newegg Shuffle. Best Buy sold out rather quickly. I mean, they didn't even unlock their doors yet, and they were sold out of the cards. Micro Centers, you know, people lined up, and they were sold out quickly. I know Linus Tech Tips went on and said that, you know, with only having 12 gigabytes of RAM, they can produce 2 times more 3080 Ti's than 3090s. If you ask me personally, I don't think the 3090s were as sought after as the 3080s. They usually were the last ones to get picked in cars, and people would just buy them because they wanted something then and there. You know, scalper pricing for the most part is still going to be there. These cars are probably selling for much higher than that. If we check eBay, we can probably look at a 3080 Ti here and filter down into the sold and see pretty much 2200. This one sold for 2900, 2500 for a Founders. So I mean, the scalper prices are there, and I saw these pretty much immediately after drop, people posting them on Facebook Marketplace at $2,400 to $2,600 each. But I did notice one thing. If we go to 3080s, I will notice that these prices came down a little bit. You know, 1900 are starting to slowly come down. This tough one sold for 1449. You know, it says trending at 2150, but that's obviously because of what was selling previously. Oh, that's a 3070. I'm sorry. But you know, a couple of these prices have come down a little bit. So I think you might see some 2070s come down in price slightly. But, you know, that's just something to keep an eye on. But, you know, I'd like to know in the comments below if any of you guys were able to get your hands on a 3080 Ti. I know I have not been able to get one just yet. If I do get one, I will make some videos on it. But right now it's not looking too great since I didn't have the opportunity to stand and wait in line at a Best Buy. And online was pretty much almost impossible since I'm not using a bot. But you know, I'd like to know if you guys got any 3080 Ti's, if you waited outside Best Buy, you know, what your experience was like too. You know, I mean, I've waited outside Micro Centers for a few hours, not overnight, but you know, it was a pretty decent experience. Talk to some people, but you know, write in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know, subscribe. Make sure you definitely subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell icon to get notified when all my videos drop. And join the Discord server. You know, we have building up a nice little community there, and chat with me directly through it. But thanks for checking this video out. Stay tuned for more.